Before the video starts, I just want to say that 80 to 70% of people are not subscribed when they watch my videos. So please subscribe if you like my content. And I did I kind of like a funny post talking about this post gets like 50 likes, I'll upload. And y'all actually got it there. So thank you. I don't know, even though I have like over 20,000 subscribers, I just never really believe y'all gonna hit like a like goal with that. So yeah, man, hit the like in this video. I really appreciate it. Now let's get back to the video. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy SonTj. How's it going? It's been a while since I've been on camera. This haircut is almost a week old, and I just got out the gym, so forgive me. A little bit sweaty, got hyperhidrosis and everything like that. But today, we're here to talk about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, aka the MCU Phase 4. Now, it's been very controversial talking about Marvel recently because it's like Dragon Ball Super, at least for me. It's like every time I say I like most things about Dragon Ball Super, dislike some things, like DBS is trash, and you're trash for believing that. And now Marvel's got to this weird place. If you like something that is like universally hated online, which is usually a loud minority, because if everyone kind of hated a lot of this stuff, wouldn't be making that much money, to be honest with you. But so if you're one of those people that deadass hates Phase 4, and as soon as you hear an opinion that disagrees with you, leave, my nigga. Like, you're not gonna whoop my ass. You're not gonna do really anything besides complain in the comments. If you're willing to hear me out and hear an opinion that disagrees with you or agrees with you, watch the video, okay? But if you're one of those, it's like MCU and just all this weird stuff, I don't need you here, to be honest with you, right? I don't care about you. But yeah, I did a tier list like this for Phase 4 before Black Panther: Wakanda Forever came out. I'm a big recast T'Challa guy, and I was going to do a review, but I was in Cancun when I saw that movie, which is really weird because of the subtitles and everything like that. But yeah, so I've been following all the Phase 4, and I think it's about time I talk about Phase 4. It's going to be some controversial opinions because most people online just kind of hate the MCU now, but then I reached other people online, they love it. So it's like, again, and once you become popular enough, it just seems like you get these very loud minority people. But again, I'm not saying everything I love in Marvel, whatever. I don't need to explain myself this much. But all right, let's start off with the most controversial of them all, apparently, She-Hulk. Apparently people try to say it's objectively not funny or something. Funny is such a subjective subject, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, man, I like She-Hulk. Like, I know her comic origins. I don't see... You see, like, here comes the haters with their motorcycles. But no, man, I think She-Hulk was a pretty fun show. I like the Daredevil stuff. I like the comedy. I think She-Hulk as a character is pretty cool. I felt they could have done better with a character arc. It's like they were setting her up to be proven wrong by Bruce Banner, which they kind of did because she exposed that she's not in full control of her emotions as she should be. And overall, she doesn't have everything in control she wants to. And just because she doesn't want to be a superhero doesn't mean that she just gets to choose not to be, and just kind of like she has to balance a lot of stuff. But I think the CGI was pretty rough in a couple episodes. And overall, I think it's a pretty fine show. Like, for people saying it's the worst thing ever, when She-Hulk came out, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of like clout hungry ass YouTubers talking about the end of the MCU. Iron Man and Captain America like saved the MCU and they've been in trouble ever. Like, shut up. Just, again, don't get me wrong, as a YouTuber, perfect timing because you're getting millions of views and everything like that. But the overreaction is crazy in my personal opinion, really crazy. But I think it's fine. I think it was pretty good. Not the most memorable thing, but I think it was a pretty fun show. Like, also, Megan Thee Stallion twerking. I'm sorry if you don't like ass shaking. Jesus Christ. Eternals. I didn't rewatch this movie, but I don't think it was that bad, but it was just too long. And it didn't really have a real villain. The villain, they was trying to I forgot who the villain was. Like a guy with like tentacles or something. But then it turned out to be Icarus. Overall, I think the cinematography was great. I think the actors were great. It's just the movie itself was just really slow. I think it has great themes, but just a little bit too long, in my personal opinion. Marvel What If. I really like Marvel What If. I love that. I still remember that Ultron episode when that nigga broke the fourth wall. He went, "You hear me?" It's just amazing. Of course, they kind of rushed the ending of it. I think it's like the last appearance of Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa's voice. And they had a lot of great stuff, man. Like, what else? What if? Like, they had the zombie episode. They had that fantastic Doctor Strange episode where people try to say the entire episode was better than the Multiverse of Madness or something. Like, God, the hate boner for that movie is random, man. I thought y'all loved Sam Raimi, nigga. I thought y'all loved Sam Raimi. We got Hawkeye. I actually really like Hawkeye, man. The more I think about it, I love. Again, it's been a while since I watched these shows, so forgive me if I don't remember all the actors' names by heart. But the new Hawkeye, I thought she was really good. The original Hawkeye. I'm probably gonna look at this cast, man. Hold on, let me. Okay, there we go. Haley Steinfeld. I can't wait for her future appearances later on, man. Like, she's an amazing like actress, and I love her voice in Spider-Verse as well. Jeremy Renner, really good still, like classic Hawkeye. And Florence Pugh, which is Yelena, whatever. I loved her in Black Widow, and I think she got a lot more comedy in this one. And I can't wait to see more of. I was gonna say Mr. Pinhead. Oh my god, Kingpin. Oh my gosh, Kingpin. But yeah, I think this is a really fun show. A little bit of a rush ending, but that's the problem with a lot of these Disney Plus shows is the rush ending. Oh, one thing on She-Hulk. She-Hulk has one of the best endings I've ever seen in terms of fourth wall breaks. I actually love that fourth wall break. Really good. Black Widow. I think Black Widow is pretty good. People keep pointing out that one scene where the CGI looks off. Overall, like, most of the movie looks great. I think it was a good send-off to Black Widow. I liked her little family dynamic. The only thing that was disappointing is how they handled, like, the red Russian Captain America. I felt like he kind of got played as a joke a little bit too much. And I don't really care about Taskmaster. It was, like, weird. No one cared about Taskmaster until this movie came out. And everyone kept talking about, Taskmaster. I think, they could have done a better job. Maybe they'll make more of the comic accurate Taskmaster. But I think in terms of like a force, I think it was pretty good overall. Now we got Shang-Chi. I think one of the better MCU movies. Definitely one of the better martial art films. I love the main villain, the true Mandarin. I can't say the real guy's voice that well. I think the only thing that was lacking is that Shang-Chi's sister wasn't that impactful, but I do love her like for future like setup there. I love the Dragon Ball references, talking about his friend talking about he shoot a Kamehameha and everything like that. That was pretty cool. What the hell was I doing there? But yeah, I think I'll say the big hitters for later. We got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which ended up being Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I really liked it, man. I will say that the martial arts in this show got a little bit repetitive, but I love the character development for Sam Wilson. And I think Bucky, I love that as well. I even liked that it showed like the first like black, I guess not Captain America, but he was under the Super Soldier Syndrome. Super Soldier Syndrome. No, Serum. There we go, Serum. I think it lacked the main villain, though. Like, the villain was okay. The only problem is because they had to change a lot of the story because of the pandemic, really. But overall, I think it was a pretty good show. I just think they could have done better with the martial arts. And there was some scenes with Sam Wilson where you could tell there was an obvious double. The double's hairline was crisp, but then you had the main actor's hairline came in. I love the outfit, but I think they're going to have to change it because some of that stuff on the neck is cool in the comics, but I don't think it's going to rock well in a full movie. And I can't wait to see Captain America New World Order with Sam Wilson as Captain America because the race is talking about some, not my Captain America. Shut up, nigga. But we'll see. Now we got the big hitter, Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, man, I don't think it was bad, to be honest with you. So it's this narrative pushed, and don't get me wrong, I got some criticisms for this movie. There's a lot of scenes where it felt like a skit, man. Like the stuff with Valkyrie talking about she had like a stereo talking about some like it just, I felt like they could have done more with gore. You know what I mean? Like gore, I think it like again, gore was cool, but I felt like we could have done more with Gore, the God Butcher, actually showing him kill more gods. I felt like they kind of relied too much on Thor using his shut up computer. Thor using too much of his like comedy to deal with his mental health. I felt like they relied on that crutch a little bit too much. But I think everything with Jane was fantastic. I almost cried when she was on the cancer bed and everything like that. I just think people, just because their flaws rely with comedy, that means comedy is all bad. I don't think so. I think we saw a lot more of Thor that I really want to see after he saw how crap of a person Zeus was. Yeah, man, I think the action was pretty cool. I think the finale was pretty cool as well. I just think some of the scenes was not needed, and I feel like Taika Waititi just did a little bit too much. Like especially the scene where I think it was like Sif that was like going to die, and Thor made like a joke talking about, well, actually you're going to die after a fight, so you're not going to really go to Valhalla. Just some scenes like that was not necessary. But overall, though, I think it wasn't a bad movie. Again, it's like when certain movies have like a negative like connotation, like Thor: Love and Thunder, She-Hulk, whatever. It's like people take that as an opportunity to say that the entire ship is going to fall. It's just like, chill out. Like, not everything needs to be dark and gloomy, but I do say in this movie they could have done a lot more with Gore the God Butcher. Just actually seeing him kill more gods. And again, and also I hope Chris Hemsworth is well. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, or not diagnosed with it, but he has like a high chance to. So enjoy him while he's here, man. Like, don't keep trying to make it seem like, oh my God, he's the worst Thor, and Thor from Thor Ragnarok is so much better. Just can we just enjoy multiple stuff, man? There's so much negativity, man. Really a lot of negativity going around here. Now I saw Werewolf by Night. That was really good, man. I don't know shit about the source material with these characters. Not gonna lie, not know anything at all. But the cinematography was great. I think the characters introduced was fun. I like the black and white aesthetic. And overall, just pretty simple movie, but just really well executed. I think that was really good. Don't know anything about it. Now we got Miss Marvel. People get mad at me about it, but like I know some of her comic book origin stuff, and I kind of like the acting, and I love the cinematography and the art style choice and the overall flair. I just don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? I think she's a fun main character, Miss Marvel. I love like her spunk, and I love the actress playing her. But overall, the plot just wasn't really hit for me. I liked it a little bit less than She-Hulk, to be honest with you. Yeah, it didn't really have a villain. The main villain like killed herself off, and like it killed people for like no reason. And then like you had the whole like love triangle thing. I don't know. I think it was really fun, and I know that's like a 9 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes, but you know what I mean. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like everything in the MCU. Okay, we got pretty much a lot of my favorites in here, so let's talk about Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight was freaking fantastic, yo. I think, let me look up Homeboy's name real quick because I don't want to miss it. Oscar Isaac deserves some rewards, man. This man did a great job with the different personalities. I loved his girlfriend in this. The fight scenes was great, and I just love the character development for this character and in his different personalities, man. They kept on fighting if it was going to be a season 2 or not. I think it's going to be a season 2. And I love the costume choice. I think it looks way better than it does in the comics. The comics still looks good, but like, yeah, really love Moon Knight. Made me cared about the character a lot more than I did originally. Yeah, really love Moon Knight, man. What can I say? Now, let's talk about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I really enjoyed this movie. I think Sam Raimi is a great director. I love Doctor Strange, and I think he's a pretty good guy to carry his own franchise. I love the battle of him, like, you know, learning how he wants to deal with his emotions towards like his original love interest. I don't care. Like, if you read the comics, you know that the Scarlet Witch is one of the most broken characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She can compete with the Phoenix Force. She should stomp the Illuminati. Get over yourself. Like, we've seen Professor X die like 10 times in the original Fox universe. Why are you mad that this man gets one-shotted by someone obviously stronger than him? Or like Captain Marvel, not Marinica Rambeau, but the mother of Monica Rambeau. She got stomped. What can I say? She was able to take on Thanos. Like, I don't know why people are so mad about the Illuminati getting beaten. Like, that's like the majority of criticism around this movie is that the Illuminati getting stomped. I would say, though, I would have liked it better if I got a little bit more of the John version of, not Professor X. I'm having a hard time remembering names in this recording, not gonna lie. Mr. Fantastic. But other than that, though, I think he did a really great job with the Scarlet Witch's character. Granted, it's gonna make it hard for her to make a redemption later on when she eventually comes back. But I love Doctor Strange's character development here, and he meets his true love interest at the after credits scene as well. Overall, I think it was a really fun movie. And American Chavez was great as well. And she was pretty much broken, creating different portals in the multiverse and everything like that. I think it was great, man. Just a lot of people are mad at this movie because they don't understand Power Scaling. Yeah, somehow, some way, Captain, was it Captain British? Like, what does she call herself? The love interest to Captain America. Whatever. But yeah, she's supposed to be able to compete with Scarlet Witch. Like, no, that's not how this works, man. Not how this works. All right. Next up is Loki. Loki is definitely an S tier Marvel Cinematic Universe show. Definitely one of the best shows on Disney Plus. Really liked it, man. I think it did a great job developing Loki's character. People are mad about the incest stuff, technically, even though it's himself from alternate universe. Again, if you're mad about that, you're not gonna like God of War Greek mythology games and things like that. Like, I think I love the cast. By the way, hold up, let me look up this cast real quick because at this point that I'm bad with the cast. But Owen Wilson, great job, and I think this show did a fantastic job. Bringing in Kane the Conqueror / Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors is going to kill it in Ant-Man 3. Watch him not kill it, and you're going to come back to this say, he didn't kill it, sir. He didn't kill it. But, yeah, love this series. Did a great job there. Yeah, that's all I can really say there. Next up, WandaVision. I think WandaVision was a fantastic start to this Phase 4 stuff. Even though it wasn't supposed to be the first one to show up here, but I love Wanda, okay? I know people don't like the actor who plays Wanda anymore because apparently she's not the right race or something. It didn't stop a lot of people before, but Elizabeth Olsen, I think she kills it as Wanda. I think the only thing people are really mad at is that they kind of wasted Evan Peterson's cameo as the Quicksilver. I think it was just like a throw-off joke. Didn't really bother me too much. I love the CGI final fight there. Like, I like seeing Vision go all out and actually beat White Vision by giving him like some type of quiz or poem or something. I think it was great, man. I love the mystery and everything like that. Like, the first time watching this episode by episode was incredible, man. And seeing how Wanda becomes more broken throughout the series. Yeah, man, and it really is a good lead up to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I really think it is. And obviously Agatha Harkness was the villain all along song. I think it was great, man. I think it was really great. Now, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Now, I got a little bit of gripes with this. And like I said before multiple times, I love Chadwick Boseman. I've posted tributes on my Instagram, different things like that. But I really felt like they should have casted T'Challa, man. Honoring Chadwick by killing off his character and having his sister take up the role. That works in the comics because you can always bring back T'Challa at any time. But the fact that you making it seem like Chadwick is T'Challa, no one else can play T'Challa, it's a little bit frustrating on my in my opinion. And if you've seen the movie, you know that they're pretty much doing the whole he has a son, something to remember you by trope before he died. But again, it's why are they making T'Challa, whose sister's the smartest person on the planet, and his mother is a powerful character, but only tells his wife and his son about his sickness and chooses to suffer behind the scenes and die to match Chadwick Boseman's real life death, when I know Chadwick Boseman would tell the smartest person on the planet who can fix his sickness, even though they're not going to reveal it, but they're probably talking about colon cancer. Why would you have that replicated? Because it doesn't make sense in fiction, especially in Wakanda where they've cured cancer. I think it was just not a smart move in my personal opinion. And also to kill off Queen Ramonda, because at first I thought it was just oh, well, the actress doesn't want to play the role anymore. No, she didn't want to be killed off. So, few flaws there, but I think they killed it with Namor. I think they did a great job of making Shuri an actual main character. Queen Ramonda, fantastic work there. I just feel like a lot of the outside problems really do affect this film over time. But the Namor stuff, the CGI, Namor looks incredible. Shuri's Black Panther design is incredible. And maybe, T'Challa's son, a.k.a. I'm sorry, I don't like the head to just kill off a nigga and then respawn him and just make the son pretty much him. Because T'Challa's son is, Storm and T'Challa. He has his own abilities. It makes him unique. But they're just going to pretty much retell a lot of T'Challa's stories with this new T'Challa. So we'll see how this pays off in the future. But outside of all my personal biases to the side, this movie's execution is incredible. Shuri's character development is amazing. I felt her anger. And, some people are arguing, not enough male presence. I get that, but I just think in terms of where the story was, I don't really mind it too much. I still prefer the original Black Panther movie over this one, but I still put the original Black Panther movie at like a 9 to 10 out of 10. You know, as people argue the last finale CGI is bad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I love seeing Killmonger come back for a little bit as well because I love Michael B. Jordan. But overall, I think Black Panther Wakanda Forever is like the second best MCU movie. Not the second best MCU movie, MCU Phase 4 movie. And the number one best movie from Phase 4 and one of the best movies in MCU period, I think it's like a top 3 film, Spider-Man No Way Home. Can't say enough about this. You know, you got the usual MCU Spider-Man haters calling him Iron Man Jr., blah, blah, blah. They find every little nitpick to criticize this movie, to the CGI, to this or that. But I think this movie should never have been as great as it was, man. The fact that the main character is Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And I felt like he got a satisfying ending. Well, not ending, you know, because they're going to make, you know, a new trilogy, or at least Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. But they just did a satisfying arc to his teenage years. He felt like the main character while there's so much going around him. Zendaya killed it as Michelle Watson-Jones, aka Mary Jane. Like, come on. I think she did a great job. I felt their chemistry there. I love the fight scene. Spider-Man versus Doctor Strange is incredible. The fact that Tom Holland's Spider-Man has a lot more personal baggage against Norman Osborn than Sam Raimi's Spider-Man ever could, in my opinion. Because Green Goblin actually kills people in this movie, like people that matters. Like I loved it, man. To the character arcs for I'm gonna say Optimus Prime, hilarious. Dr. Octopus to Electro to Sandman. I think Sandman and Lizard didn't get as much, but again, they did a fantastic job, man. Like, and does not talk about how, you know, they brought in Tobey and Andrew Spider-Man, but they didn't take up the spotlight. Like, it was still always Tom Holland's movie. The fantastic finale, the final fight between Tom Holland's Spider-Man versus Green Goblin was great. I just think they had a little bit of blood. It would have been better than, well, I don't know. It would have been on par. I don't know. Like, people really hold that Sam Raimi Spider-Man versus Green Goblin fight to like here, but I don't know, man. I love seeing Spider-Man actually have martial arts when he's fighting and not just swinging. You know what I'm saying? I like having him like a little bit of, you know, a little something with it. And they did a great job, man. I think it's one of the best MCU movies. Like, I think the only movies that are probably better is maybe like Endgame, Infinity War, maybe Civil War, but definitely up there, man. So yeah, that's my my tier list, man. Let me know in the comment section down below if you disagree with everything. You think I'm like an MCU shill or something like that. Like, people just be wilding with all these things, man. And people with the MCU stuff, it's just like, man, if you're an actual man saying that stuff, bro, like, got a lot of insecurities you need to work on. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you disagree, agree. Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed my videos, man. Check out my God of War videos that I uploaded recently. And let me know if there's any more suggestions down below. And please subscribe if you want more content. SonTj, peace. Love you all.